But if I give it away, will I ever get back the teasing into you? I can't hold on to your love if I give it away. Will I ever get back the teasing into you? I've been swimming, spinning.
We've heard all year about how far we've come and all the obstacles we've tackled, but it's true. When we walked through those doors 4 years ago, we had no idea what we would have to face.
We survived Hurricane Harvey, a once-in-a-century snowstorm, and had to adapt to a global pandemic, among other typical high school challenges.
We walked throughout the halls and zoomed into classrooms. Not only did we learn in the classroom, but we also learned on the field, the court, the arena, the stage, the pool, and sometimes even the parking lot. I'm looking at you, band and drill team.
No matter how you spent your 4 years, we still did what we needed to do in order to get our education. It wasn't easy, but we did it.
The challenges may be fresh on our minds now, but in 10 years, it won't be the missed or canceled events that we'll remember. It'll be the amazing teachers we had and the relationships we made.
We'll remember the memories we etched in our hearts forever. That Tiger spirit will never die.
We'll remember Friday nights spent under stadium lights, winning state titles, competing with our friends, and everything in between.
All of us have experienced some kind of loss in these past few years, but one thing that no one can take away from us is this moment right here.
Earning our diplomas. Nothing could take this away from us.
High school is only the first step to the rest of our lives. Whatever road we take, whether it's furthering our education, entering the workforce, or the military, or following our own path.
We are beginning to take our first steps into the real world. It's our time to celebrate us.
Time to celebrate all the good, all the memories, and all that we've accomplished. Congratulations, class of 2021.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please, for a very important safety announcement. The Cypress-Fairbanks ISD Office of Emergency Management asks that while attending the graduation ceremony, you adhere to the following guidelines. Harris County Fire Marshal requirements do not allow anyone to stand in or block any aisles during the ceremony. Family members and guests are not allowed to walk down to the bottom of the aisle to take pictures. All pictures must be taken from your seat. A graduate's name will be called every 3 to 4 seconds. Please keep your applause and recognition brief so that other guests can hear the next graduate being announced. Today's ceremony is being broadcast on the district website at www.cfisd.net. In the event of an emergency, please make sure you have identified the nearest exit, which may be located behind you. Thank you for your cooperation. Cypress-Fairbanks ISD wishes you a safe and enjoyable summer.
Good morning, Ram Nation. I want to welcome our 2021 graduating class of Cypress Ridge High School. Would everyone please be seated? Our opening remarks will be offered by honor graduate V. Lin Nguyen. V. Lin is the daughter of Kung and Wendy Nguyen.
Good morning, friends, family, loved ones, faculty and staff, administration, and fellow graduates. It is an honorable pleasure to welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of Cypress Ridge Class of 2021. These past 4 years at Cypress Ridge have been like a roller coaster as we've gone through ups and downs. However, it is important to recognize that we could not have made it this far without everyone's support. First, I want to thank the parents and family members for their continuous support, encouragement, and high expectations of us. To the faculty and staff, thank you for building us up to the students we've all become today. Finally, thank you to all of our classmates and friends for making high school such a delightful experience. Having supportive people who cheer us on during this important time in our lives means the world to us. Thank you. As the famous tennis player Arthur Ashe once said, "Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can." I say this because it is never too late to pursue your dreams, no matter how small your resources are. Graduates, remember that you aren't alone on this journey. You are so loved and appreciated. And as you proceed on your new journey, follow your dreams and reach for the stars. Wishing you much happiness and success. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. Will the male graduates please remove your caps? The colors will be presented by Cypress Ridge JROTC. Our Pledge of Allegiance will be led by graduate Matthew Vasquez. Matthew is the son of Leo and Cynthia Alanese. Following the pledge, the National Anthem will be led by our senior choir members.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Stripes and bright stars, through the land on the spot.
Thank you. Would everyone please be seated? Parents and guests, welcome to our commencement ceremony for the class of 2021 of Cypress Ridge High School. It is indeed an honor and pleasure for us to be here today to celebrate our seniors. You have distinguished yourself by living Ram Pride leadership in our school and in our community. Punctuality, respect, integrity, determination, and enthusiasm. The character that you as a class of 2021 most demonstrated is determination. As Ralph Waldo Emerson stated, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Within each of you is strong determination. No matter the obstacle, the situation or circumstance, not freeze or coronavirus could stop you. You were determined and you accomplished feats that were not accomplished by others before you. Congratulations. Continue to be determined and carry Ram Pride leadership in your daily choices. No matter where your journey takes you, I am proud of you. Parents and guardians of these seniors, we want to thank you for your love, support, encouragement, and perseverance with your Cypress Ridge graduate. You have played the biggest role in their successes. At this time, would all parents and guardians of these seniors please stand and be recognized? Let's give them a big round of applause, seniors. Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge the great staff at Cypress Ridge High School as well as the feeder middle schools and elementary schools that have also had a huge hand in helping our graduates get across this finish line. So if you're a Cypress Ridge staff member, would you please stand and be recognized? A few staff members who have worked very closely with this great senior class: Mr. Steve Dibble, Mr. Miguel Vasquez, Miss Andrea Parker, and Miss Amanda Moreno. Can we give them a huge hand for their hard work? Here on stage, joining me is Miss Emily Casada Francis, Associate Principal, Miss Brandy Blumquist, Lead Counselor, Mr. Andrew Shanley, Campus Athletic Coordinator, our Board of Trustees, President, Mr. Bob Covey, Dr. John Ogletree, Mr. Don Ryan, and our Superintendent of Schools, along with his cabinet, Dr. Mark Henry. A few special recognitions that we would like to take at this time. Would all the graduates who are first-generation high school graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Each graduation, we celebrate our men and women who dedicate their lives to serve the armed forces. Since our graduation is held on Memorial Day, I would like to give a moment of silence for men and women who valiantly defended our nation, who are no longer with us, including the prisoners of war and those missing in action. Thank you. Now, would all the graduates who will be serving our country, as well as anyone in the audience who has served or is currently serving, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your selfless act of leadership that demonstrates the core characteristics that have helped shape our nation. At this time, I'd like to recognize our valedictorian of the class of 2021, Miss Asha Lamba. Please stand. Would her parents, Raul and Annie Lamba, also stand? Congratulations. Your salutatorian is Miss Jacqueline Pham. Please stand. Would her parents, Huahi Nu Pham and Thuyen Kim Nguyen Pham, also stand? Congratulations. At this time, honor graduate Nazareth Lozano Chong will deliver our graduation address. Nazareth is the daughter of Jose and Martha Eugenia Lozano Chong.
Thank you, Ms. Michelle. Good morning. I'd like to start off by welcoming family, friends, faculty, staff, but most importantly, the class of 2021. The universe has not always been kind to us, but in these past 4 years have been a testament to that. From Hurricane Harvey, COVID-19, social injustice, an insurrection, and a devastating winter storm, we've had our fair share of adversities. Yet our resilience, determination, and hard work have allowed for us to be here today, sitting in these chairs, about to experience the moment we have been working towards for 13 years. From pulling all-nighters studying for that one test, to coming home bruised, tired, and sweaty after sports practice, and to having string indentations on your fingers after long hours of orchestra rehearsals, the amount of sacrifice and dedicated time we put into our high school experience is now being reflected and celebrated right here, right now. We all walked through the doors of Ridge together, knowing that this wasn't going to be like the movies we see about high school. I'm looking at you, High School Musical. But nevertheless, ecstatic to experience what would be the start of something new. And for the past 4 years, that's exactly what we did. We experienced something new every year. But this class, with its adaptability and optimism, has met every adversity head on. Rams, as our time at Ridge comes to a close, I know we will take with us the experiences and lessons we have learned throughout our time here. And while we might not always remember Avogadro's number, or why the green light and the Great Gatsby was so important, we must always remember the hard work that got us here today. That despite all odds, we were able to accomplish our main goal. I am in awe of everyone sitting before me today. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Live every day with Ram pride, never losing sight of your goals, and I'm sure we will go on to make the world a better place. Like the Queen of Cumbia, Selena Quintanilla, once said, always believe that the impossible is possible. Congratulations, Rams.
Will the senior class of 2021 please stand? Dr. Henry, will you join me at the podium? Dr. Henry, as principal of Cypress Ridge High School, it is my pleasure to present to you the senior class of 2021 and to certify that they have fulfilled the necessary requirements for graduation from this institution and from the state of Texas. It is my request that these students be graduated and that you, in your capacity of superintendent of schools, confer upon them a high school diploma with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto.
Thank you, Ms. Michelle. By the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency and the Cypress-Fairbanks Independent School District's Board of Education, I do hereby confer upon the senior class of 2021 the diplomas of Cy Ridge High School with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations.
Graduates, would you please move your tassels from left to right? This signifies you are now officially graduates. Would the first row please come forward to receive your diploma, and the remaining graduates please take your seats. Our name readers are teachers selected by our seniors, Mr. Dave Ike, Miss Miranda Bussey, Mr. Jeff Gansey, Miss Jessica Hibbets, and Miss Marissa Landaverde. Mr. Ike will begin by calling the names of our honor graduates.
Isaac Aguirre Villegas. Rachel Lee Bond. Sarah Estulio Castillo. Stacy Ruby Castillo. Shanna Renee Colbert. Sally Colazzo. James Ton Crawford. Jason Dang. Tam Min Dang. Tiffany Vu Dang. Ann Vu Tree Dao. Angeli Das. Garrett Davis Jr. Isabel Bernardo de Leon. Amrita Dahl. Alyssa Dixon. Ho Chan Do. Joshua David Dos Santos Becker. Rehab Esfaldi. Maya Liliana Flores. Michelle Guadalupe Flores. Jory Ela Forbes. Juliana Francesca Galoraza Maldonado. Sophia Sky Garcia. Ashley Nicole Guillet. Ritu Mary Gupta. Nathan Ha. Savannah Grace Hawkins. Corey Hong Ho. Christian Min Hong. Ivy Pham Huynh. Anna Lee Inthavong. Minju Kim. Asha Lu Lumba. Adam Win Lee. Kennedy Dat Lee. Lancy Lam Lee. Yvonne Lee. Benjamin Brian Leger. Victoria Sydney Lemuth. Joseph Loa. Crystal Luna. Shayna Megan. Travis Zachary Moore. Zachariah Murray Mukhtar. Ishpreet Kaur Narang. Charlotte Nauert. Dylan Vu Nguyen. Huynh Nguyen. Jesselyn Lee Nguyen. Joseph Allen Nguyen. Kenny Kai Nguyen. Matthew Huynh Nguyen. Mi Nguyen. Nicholas Tri Duc Nguyen. Vivi Vu Nguyen. Brenda Panday. Jacqueline Ann Tu Pham. Annie Yuritza Ramos Alvarado. Isabella Renee Romero. Nu Tran. Zachary Tyson. Derek Vu. Lydia Ann Walker. Alexander John Weisty. Abel Aguirre. Raul Agundas. Emily Janet Alfaro. Daniela Alexandra Alamanderas Garcia. Giselle Arzate. Fiona Kalina Beaton. Natalie Tate Bennett. Colleen Megan Bourgeois. Gabriel Alejandro Calixto. Camila Camarillo. Ricardo Salia. Darlene Chavez Lugo. Tahili Sherlyn Colleen. Jade Tori Davis. Jalen Fan Dagia. Luke Alexander Donahue. Tristan DeMonte Fletcher. Kayla Renee Franklin. Sophia Isabella Garcia. Elene Lizette Garcia Guerrero. Andrea Magali Gonzalez. Nayeli Graciano. Makaya Lene Green. Hannah Grace Hawkins. Brian Hernandez. Oscar Jair Hernandez Zalea. David Antonio Ixtabalan. Michelianne LaQuinicia Jackson. Naomi Daniela Jefferson. Brione Michelle Landry. Hazel Alexandra Lopez Martinez. Nazareth Iahina Lozana Chong. Kaylee Paige McCarty. Toniaya Moet McCoy. And Nok Win Win. Lamni Nok Win. Vilin Win. Adam Alexander Padilla. Isaiah Christopher Pittman. Tierra Trishelle Prince. Diane Ramirez Magallanes. Angie Yarit Ramos Alvarado. Catherine Giselle Rios. Lana Elise Daguia Rivera. Jalissa Santana. Sahaj Singh. Kayla Ponsavan Songvile. Christy Tran. Trinity Lynette Valentine. Jimmy Vin. Kayla Lestianne Anthony. Maria Fernanda Balderas. Raquel Elaine Baron. Samantha Renee Barand. Naomi Alize Bonilla. Aiden Thomas Cartledge. Inez Alejandra Cisneros. Sydney Michelle Couillet. Demarius DeCavion Dover. Madison Sky Hope Ely. Adrian Jesus Flores. Isabella Mate Flores. Samuel Flores. Adriana Garcia. Victoria Luis Goring. Danielle Gomez. Melania Azucena Gonzalez. Alejandro Gonzalez. Jose Isabel Gonzalez III. Matthew Gonzalez. Mackenzie Elizabeth Hardiman. Erin Hernandez Patino. Devin Eduardo Hernandez. Jacob Edward Hernandez. Samantha Miriam Hernandez. Alexis Brooke Jones. Nina Love Kennan. Ty Kienan Lysustrukli. Leslie Larios. Edward Lopez. Kyle Thomas Marr. Lauren Alexis McClure. Gerardo A. Moncado Mendiola. Saul Ricardo Moreno. Din Ngo. Celine Nguyen Van Chin. James Brandon Peacock. Esteban Antonio Pelcastre. Scott Mann Pham. Edward Jefferson Rodriguez. Matthew Enrique Rosales Bonilla. Xavier Adonis Mani Ruth. Sasha Journay Scott. Emily Marie Sierra. Ruby Lucero Taveras. Na Tuan Tran. Alexandra Marianne Valle. Salem Michelle Wagner. Brock Edmund Whitty. Arnisha Catrice Young. That concludes the honor graduates.
Jayan Day Abram. Derek Jael Yacevedo Betancourt. Memphis James Acuna. Joel Wilson Adame Cabañas. Christian Tyler Atkins. Brianna Alyssa Aguilar. Yahir Antonio Aguilar. Marvin Yobani Aguilera. Mia Ayana Akins. Oluwafemi Gabriel Ajayi. Daniela Akala. Alexia Grace Alderetti. Brian Alexander Alfaro Rubio. Juliana Isabel Amaguer. Ashley Alvarado. Roberto Carlos Alvarado. Ezekiel Ernesto Alvarengo. Christian Valentino Alvarez. Magali Ariaceli Amaya Del Cid. Lisbeth Paloma Ambriz Hernandez. Daniela Michelle Andino Acosta. Kirsten Nicole Andrews. Adrian Antunez. Alexis Ezekiel Arias. Cameron Michael Armijo. Jose Ivan Araguin. Alvaro Arriaga Areola. Justin Austin Jr. Michael Anthony Avila II. Asatu Lachelle Bailey. Brenda K. Bailey. Chance Evan Bailey. America Giselle Balderas. Vivian Daniela Balderas. Charles Wesley Bales. Gael Baltazar. Alberto Barajas. Gabrielle Faith Barco. Clyde Lament Barnes Jr. Chelsea Barrios. Jose Bautista Lopez. Roman Sebastian Behar. Stephanie Benitez. Destiny Desnay Benjamin. Mark Anthony Benjamin III. Sean Keith Benton Jr. Daniela Evelyn Bernal. Jalen Antonio Demetrius Black. Jason Blanco. Alicia Guadalupe Boado. Alexia Marie Bonin. Brittany Itzel Boteo. Luke Richard Baum. Jacob Israel Bradford. Treasure Janice Bradley. Ricardo Bravo Hernandez. Quincy Marie Brewer. Viviana Brito. Max Anthony Bronte. Demenuses Bernard Brooks Jr. Asia V. Broughton. Brian Keith Brown Jr. Piaget Masada Brown. Austin Neil Brown. Ariana Pearl Brunson. Francis Denaria Bucio. Hui Yi Bui. Cole Brandon Burns. Julian Angel Bustillos. Alejandro Jesus Cabal Nuese. Abastian J. Caballero. Leslie Cabrera. Melanie Ruby Camacho Nieto. Joey Camacho Garza. Jairo Estuardo Came. Marcos Antonios Campos. Samantha Campos. Nelson Cardenas, Cesar Giovanni Carmona, Iker Yarek Carrion, Alasia Monet Carrier, Diana Yeraldit Carrizal, Ruben Angel Carrizales, Angel Zaya Carter, Kenton Isaiah Carter, Ana K. Castillo, Emily Castillo, Gabrielle Marie Castillo, Jason Alberto Castillo, Jonathan Alexi Castillo, Nayeli I. Castillo, Jimena Castillo, Justin Castillo Rodriguez, Emily Renee Castro, Genesis Castro, Raquel Castro Isola, Arleti Sabayo Reyes, Jacob Adam Cepeda, Shania Arnice Chambers, Roderick Terrence Charles Jr., Romello Albadero Chavez, Luz Juanita Chavez Zuniga, Tara Lynn Churchill, Brian Carex Cisnero, Omar Coato, Jonathan Aaron Cohen, Angie Jahaira Coyaso Negron, Kiwan Quader Cook, Caitlin Marie Cooper, Abel Angel Coronado Jr., Joel Axel Cortez, Michaela Nicole Cowan, Nayeli Crisanto, Madison Marie Kroll, Alexander Andy Cruz, Josue Eleazar Cruz, Jose Miguel Cruz Aguilera, Lilybeth Kayar, Chrislyn Tamia Davis, Alexander Michael Dawson, Hussam Dayoub, Vanessa De Leon Rodriguez, Nicholas Christian de los Santos, Santos de Jesus Delgado Jr., Alessandra Samantha Delacqua, Ariana Diaz Perez, Elijah Raven Lynette Dixon, Kayla Deshawn Dixon, Han T. Nak Do, Zane Don Douglas, Travis David Dudley, Donovan Harley Dueno, Elia Giselle Duque, Israel Mari Duran.
Brooke Michelle Earl, Benicio Tobias Echeverria, Caleb Jelani Ellison, Ariana Escalante, Brian Ulysses Escamilla, Eric Escareno Garcia, Jonathan Esperanza, Robin Esperanza, Dayanara Espineta Castellano, Mark Angel Espino, Hannah Marie Estrada, Joanna Estrada, Brianna Danae Evans, Cody Nathaniel Fabian, Julia Kathleen Farmer, Caitlin Michelle Farquhar, Mario Fernandez Suarez, Jacqueline Ruby Flores, Jonathan Isaiah Flores, Natalie Kaling Fofung, Daniel Fonseca, Justin Tyrone Blake Fondern, Amaya Janelle Ford, William Cade Fowler, Cameron Reese Francis, Isaiah Franklin V, Derek Aaron Fuentes, Trayvon Demons Gaines. Lexa Giselle Galarza. Adolfo Angel Gallardo. Isai Gallegos. Javier Galvan. Ashley Roxana Garcia. David Alejandro Garcia Jr. Guadalupe Brian Garcia. Gustavo Alberto Garcia Jr. Caitlin Garcia. Catherine Sarai Garcia. Manuel Garcia. Natalie Teresa Garcia. Serena Gwen Garcia. Brian Garcia Hernandez. Kenya Daniela Garcia Munoz. Andrew Jacob Garza. Jose Efrain Garza Jr. Quentin Javon Gay. Tia Ayana General. Priya Carr Gill. Logan Gabriel Gomez. Mauricio Gomez. Daniela Gomez Hernandez. Alyssa Nicole Gonzalez. Armando P. Gonzalez. Alexi Gonzalez. Jaime E. Gonzalez Jr. Misael Gonzalez. Escarlett Irais Gonzalez Salazar. Giovanni Malik Gordon. Ricardo Gracia III. Quincy Donovan Green. Robert Alex Griffin Jr. Julius Stephen Grutner III. Angelique McKay Guajardo. Karina Daniela Guerra Martinez. Catherine Melissa Guillen Soriano. Jakia Lene Gunn. Aaron Emmanuel Gutierrez. Eva Judith Gutierrez. Kane Christian Jude Gutierrez. Hassan Hamid. Danielle Him. Casey A. Henkes. Evan G. Hennessy. Alejandro Hernandez. Francisco Hernandez Jr. Jennifer Hernandez. Jose Juan Hernandez. Mario Alberto Hernandez. Marisol Gregoria Hernandez. Natalie Molina Hernandez. Vanessa Marie Hernandez. Brianna Nicole Herrera. Daniel Eduardo Hidalgo. Ashley R. Higginbottom. Jarrell Jonte Hill. Maury Johan Hope Jr. Terrence Demarion Lee Hullum Jr. Maya Elena Humphrey. Kiera Laney Hunt. Fred and Nain Hurtado Lugo. Adele Salard Ibrahim. Gerardo Fabiel Easley. Charisma Deontranice Ivory. Tierra Simonia Jenkins. Eduardo Jimenez. Aldo Fabrizio Jimenez Mendez. Stacy M. Johnson. Soraya Michelle Jordan. Kevin Juarez. Ashley Natalie Juarez Castillo. Donovan Dae Woon Kim. Elisa Lynette Latrice Kuhn. Marilyn Luna Lacayo. Destiny Joelle Lamb. Luke Tyler Langston. Kevin Lauder. Kang Lee. Stephanie N. Lee. Jesus A. Leal Jr. Cameron Thomas Lee. Kyle Anthony Lee. Ignatius Melvin Legault IV. Tyler Jameson Lewis. Anthony Luis Lezo. Gerardo Aldair Linares Perez. Hung Kim Liu. Carlos Josue Lopez. Maya Nevea Lopez. Hugo Lopez Paguada. Juan Loza Quesada. Luis Miguel Lucio. Alexander Luna.
Nayeli Nicole Macedo. Shayla Judith Macias Romero. Jalen Waymond Madden. Dylan J. Maduro. Karen Latrice McGee. Stephanie Maldonado. Alondra Maldonado Ibarra. Aner Saúl Maldonado Vázquez. Cobain Allen Mankey. Giselle Kathleen Marmolejo. Anthony Damian Marquez. Jacob Lynn Marshall Jr. Genesis Martinez. Hazel Caroline Martinez. Helen Yonari Martinez. Jonathan Michael Martinez. Kimberly Odalis Martinez. Leslie Lisbeth Martinez. Nathan Jovan Martinez. Rosa Maria Martinez. Yair Martinez. Yarin Obed Martinez Ávila. Sebastian Martinez Romero. Erica Azenet Martinez Soto. Xochitl Martinez Tirado. Daniel Antonio Matías Acevedo. Emily Camila Mazariegos Ortiz. Anthony Chibuikem Mbagu Jr. Gina Kelly McBride. Daniel Sage McCall. Kate Elizabeth McClellan. Crystalline Lamaya McCollum. Better Naun Medina Morales. Franklin Ernesto Medina Sanchez. Marco Antonio Mejia Soto. Alyssa Danielle Menefrey. Nafis Areli Mercado. Jeremy Luis Mercedes. Kellyan Yamile Mesa. Leah Miguel. Alejandro Milan. DeMarcus Elijah Mills. Ivan Miranda. Desiderio Mireles III. Christopher W. Molina Martinez. Ayana Vaughn Montes. Christian de Jesus Montiel Barrios. Imani Shanice Moore. Ivan Alexander Morales. Kevin Alberto Morales. Leslie Morales. Sabria Shade Mohammed. Christian Ivan Munoz. Marvin Munoz Rodriguez. Zamaya Daterian Nash. Evelyn M. Nava. Stephen Giovanni Navarrete Martinez. Nu Van Tuk Win. Teng Kwak Win. Truk Nok Tong Win. Tu Tran Tien Win. Natalia Aisha Gargantiel Nuik. Emmanuel Nunez. Nadia Judith Nunez. Melanie Reese Ochoa. Raymond Amador Olivo. Maria Olvera Gonzalez. Isaac Jaden Ornelas. Brian Chris Osak. Anthony Marzette Owens Jr. Melanie Marie Oyervides. Nicholas E. Padfield. Aileen Michelle Padron. Zariah Monet Parker. Christian Isaiah Peña. Eric Fernando Peña Alfaro. Kirsten Kayleanne Perez. Melanie Alexander Perez. Miguel Ángel Perez. Monserrat Danae Perez Martinez. Tamia Marie Peterson. Isaiah Laurent Phillips. Gabriel Jesus Pineda. José Gerardo Pineda Sánchez. Daniela Plasencia Chávez. Miguel Ángel Popoca Jr. Kevin Alexander Portillo. Isaiah Caleb Powell. Riddy Steve Prock. Alejandro Prieto. Cameron Jovan Pryor. Juan Joseph Quijas. Archer Quintanilla. Nicholas Gabriel Quintero. Lisbeth Anaí Rabadán. Rama Mazin Ramadan. Zain Tariq Ramadan. Marco Aaron Ramirez. Roberto Anthony Ramirez Jr. Leslie Daniela Ramón. Cynthia Ramos. Mateo Ramos. Rosalind Rochelle Ramos. María Carla Ramos Coboverde. Fátima Areli Ramos Rodríguez. Bryson Elliott Randolph. Brianna Alejandra Regla. Bianca Valeria Revuelta. Carlos Reyes. Luis Andel Reyes Ortega. Trace Lynn Richardson. Naomi Jalise Rincon. Michael Jared Rios. Santiago Rios Jr. Michaela Denise Risley. Brandon Alexander Rivas. Jose Fermín Rivera. Leonardo Rivera. Felipe Rivera Zarazua. Giovanni Rivero. Zer Michelle Rizzo. Dylan Jacob Roberts. Idiane Monet Robertson. Miguel Gerard Robertson Jr. Cedric Travion Robinson. Keon Jalique Robinson. Ayana Jolie Rodriguez. Anselmo Aaron Rodriguez. Brian Rodriguez. Cesar Adrian Rodriguez. Christian Rodriguez. Jeremy Bruno Rodriguez. Noemi Esmeralda Rodriguez. Ana Cecilia Rojas. Angie Perez Rojas. Kenya Melina Rojas. Raymond Damian Romero. Derek Lamont Ross III. Jaden Ivan Ross. Amanda Karen Roselle. Adrian Rubio. Jessica Ruiz. Samantha Ruiz.
Luis Ernesto Salvador Mayan. Khalid Hillary St. Furman, Joshua Alejandro Salazar, Jesus Andres Saldin, Michael Salgado, Paola Annie Salinas, Mariana Salinas Montoya, Ezekiel Matthew San Miguel, Adonasia Nicole Sanchez, Elmer Narcisco Sanchez, Jacqueline Sanchez, Justin Alexander Sanchez, Roy Noel Sanchez III, Stephanie Sanchez, Anna E. Sanchez Trevito, Elvis Sanchez Tronco, Manuel Alfredo Sandoval Bonil, Jake Anthony Segova, Candy Esmeralda Serena, Kenya Reynas Felipe Serena, Sean Sereno, Vianney Alexandra Sevilla, Ryan Douglas Sherry, Brock Matthew Shewart, Aaliyah Siddiqui, Fardin Siddiqui, Brad Amaz Sigurdsson, Gabriel David Silva, Markel Marquis Simpson, Ryan Nicholas Urbana Antonio, Heavenly Angel Small, Enrique Christopher Solis, Jason Alexander Solonzo, Jesus Sotilo, Julian Rafael Soto, Juan Ariel Soto, Marve Giovanni Soto Jacobo, Sitlali Spratly, Dondrell Samar Stallings, Joshua Ray Lawler Stanzik, Taylor Aaron Sadal II, Ariel Esmeralda Satatia, Nathan Sutherland, Anthony Manuel Sutton, Manuel Angela Tapia, Naya Monet Tate, Logan P. Taylor, Brandon James Tenard, Ornisha Brianna Trail, Amaya Terry, Esmeralda Morales, Patrick Stewart Thomas Reyes, Alondria Yashelle Thompson, Davion B. Thompson, Jarnay Ajane Thompson, Michael David Thompson, Yasmina Sherelle Todd, Leslie Elizabeth Torres, Keemer Antonio Torres Alvarado, Natalie Torricio, Mario Alberto Tovar Jr., Jordy Eduardo Trevino, Duan Tai Tay Tron, Vivian White-Chain Tran, Angel Gabrielle Trevino, Danielle Trio, Rebecca Trilo Baca, Brian Lee Trong, Hoog Tu, Dentrell Turner, Camryon Turner, William Anthony Turner, Adrian Vargas, Amber Nicole Vasquez, Claudia Esmeralda Vasquez, Lydia Angelica Vasquez, Alfredo Vasquez, Matthew Marcia Vasquez, Brianna Desiree Vega, Yolabeth Vega. Mia Isabel Vasquez. Ashley Naomi Velasquez Mendoza. Garth Kevin Velasquez. Herbert Donovan Ventra. Jacqueline Natalia Ventra Diaz. Abel Angel Hernandez Verduzo. Ronell Paul Ganda Villarza. Gabrielle Naomi Velasquez. Fernanda Elizabeth Visquez. Will Claude Walker III. Jashawn M. Warren. Kevon Marquise Washington. Honesty Armani West. Jordy Diego Rock McKee West Felice. Elijah Kelly Whitney. Jada Dejanay Williams. Jaden Melissa Williams. Kayla Simone Williams. Estrella Yanis De La Cruz. Joshua Anthony Young. Ryan Yin Young. Marina Elizabeth Lopez. Mia Zamudio. Jefferson Stevens Zepeda, Oregon. Darius Lawazina.
Let's give another big round of applause for our 2021 graduating class of Cypress Ridge High School. Our closing remarks will be offered by honor graduate Yvonne Lee. Yvonne is the daughter of Haile Mwechi Ho.
Hello graduates, faculty, friends, and family. Thank you for your attendance today in commemorating the proud accomplishments our class of 2021 has achieved. Now, I'd like to ask you graduates, how do we measure something? We count it. We've counted our high school experience in minutes until the period ends, days until Friday, weeks until break, and years until we graduate. Today, our ability to do so is over. We have no time left to count. So how do we truly measure our high school experience? We measure it in the friendships we have formed, the mentors we have learned from, our sports team's wins, our performances given on the Cy Ridge stage, and in the strength and knowledge that we have attained over the last 4 years. With our diplomas in hand, like alumni before us, it is our turn to take the people Cy Ridge has cultivated us to be and to leave our mark on the world. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Graduates, please stand. Rams in the house? Rams in the house? Rams in the house? Would everyone please join us with the singing of our school song? It can be found on the last page of your program as well as the screen above. After the school song, graduates will begin our recessional, one row at a time. Congratulations, class of 2021.